Hi guys, welcome to Coffee and Stitches with Mandy. Today is Wednesday, January 10th. I hope everybody's had a good start to their new year. This is going to be my 2024 plans. I will film a regular update at some point because life, we'll put it that way. Already today we've lost power once and we have storms raging outside, and yeah, we're sitting in my kitchen. So the big life update since my last official floss tube was we moved to Maine the end of October, early November, and we're still getting things done around here. My craft room is still a mess, so that's why I'm not filming up there. And then plus you get some really good lighting in here. I ended up finishing, this is cocoa time. I've got coffee time, and then tea time is in the corner to hang in the walls in here. That's the only actually no, because I still have up on the wall on this side, you're sitting on my coffee bar. We'll put it that way. I have up on the rack that has some of my coffee cups, and I've got my don't frosted pumpkin, don't get your tinsel in a tangle. And I can't reach it, so without moving up to things, so I'm not grabbing it down. But there's that. I've got Snow White. Like I said, this is just going to be my 2024 plans. My big 2024 plans is I turned 39 yesterday. So between yesterday and January of 2025, I want to finish 25 or 40 houses, because up on the top of my stairs, I have this half wall that's probably about 4 inches. Yeah, it's a 2x4, so it's about 3.5 inches, 4 inches wide, that I want to set up a little village, like my Christmas village. So I picked out 40 patterns. So I'm going to share those with you. I gotta find the order. There's the page I want. I'm missing one. Nope. Okay. So my plan, because I've had these, I've wanted to stitch them, is to do 12 of the Waxing Moon trio series. So one a month. And then here in Bangor, there's a local stitching group that I ended up getting a chance to sit down with in December, because November's meetup I had to work. And Ken, I don't know what one of the members was sharing what he finished, and he showed me the Pinker and Punker quilting site. She has like 30-40 different houses. Most of them are salt boxes. So I went through there and picked out, and they're all for free. I will link her site in the description box below. And so I'm doing 12 of those. And then the other 12 is I'm in the Shannon Christine subscriber group on Facebook. So it's like Patreon. So you pay, I think it's $10 a month, and 10 or 8, somewhere around there. And you get free patterns. Starting in July, she started doing her houses, releasing one of her houses each month. So it's a whole big piece, but I'm going to split it up into individuals. Did I grab? No, I didn't. So that's the other 12. And then Primrose Cottage has come out with, what do they call them? It's part of Home Sweet Home series, their new series that they've had. So I'm gonna pick four of them to stitch up. They've got 6 out now. I might change my mind of which ones I want to do, but there's that. I'm gonna pause this for 1 second so I can grab a piece of fabric. Okay, I knew I forgot something and I couldn't remember what it was. So I'm going to, I made a post for my Instagram with the pictures and posted it close to the new year, because New Year's Eve I started to kit up everything, so I'd have it all ready. So I don't remember what each of them are called, so I have to use my planner. I'm using the Quirks and Stitches 24 Hours of Cross Stitch planner with page add-ons for books from the Naptime Stitcher to keep track of my books in the back, which I haven't kept up with, but I have to sit down and do it. Okay, so the first one I started was this house, which is A Cold Winter's Day dot salt box. This is the winter house trio, and then you have the January Shannon Christine. So the bottom row is all my Shannon Christine. You've got the winter, the Valentine, and St. Patty's, and then you have the pinker and pumpkin on top row. So you have Cold Day, Love Grows here, and then I think this was here, give me a second. I have them in order of when I'm going to start them in my planner. I'm trying to find it's Spring Green Salt Box is what this one is. So that's the first 9. I'm picking my own colors for the Pinker and Pumpkin because they're all done in DMC, but I want them to work with the colors that I'm using for the Waxy Moon. So this is how far I've gotten on the Cold Winter's Day salt box. This is just today and yesterday. There's about 400 stitches, give or take. Because the other thing that I'm doing this year is I'm part of the Fandom Stitching cross stitch group. So you have monthly prompts, yearly prompt, or weekly, yearly, and monthly prompts to stitch on different things. And if you don't have something with that prompt, you can stitch on a Disney Plus project, which is anything, for me, would be anything Disney. So I will show you which project I've picked up for my monthly and yearly in a second once I get through this. My weekly, I'll just pick up. If I've got to pick up for my weekly, I will figure it out as I come to it, because I've got a lot of different things that I can make work. So this is, like I said, the Cold Winter's Day, and it's on Morning Fog by Stitch Me. My last finish, actually, because I can unroll this, is I finished the Primrose Cottage winter winter house. So there's that. When I FFO these, it will get put there. And then on the same piece of fabric, I am stitching the winter house trio. And then once I get to February, I'll figure out what I'm stitching those on. I've got the colors pulled. I have not pulled fabric because I keep on changing my mind of how I want to do it. The only thing that I've pulled fabric for, because this is what I'm really excited about, is the Crafty Girl Moken was an online needle shop. She just opened up a brick and mortar here in Bangor. It opens this weekend. I was lucky enough, I placed a online order and picked it up yesterday and got to see the shop. It is amazing. I can't wait. The Stitchy group that meets every other Sunday, or every third Sunday in the month, is actually going to meet there, and I'm going to try to work my schedule around it so I can actually go and enjoy meeting new people. But yeah, and then this is what I picked up to do my Shannon Christine houses on. This is Weathered Stone by Atomic Ranch, and this is on a 14 count because the stitch counts for the houses are only 43 by 43 or 38 by 43. So they're tiny compared to the other ones. So I figured I'd do it on 14 count, and then I'm using the call for DMC because Shannon Christine has amazing shading in it and for her designs, and I will use this whole piece for as many as I can, and if I have to, I will go buy another piece later in the year for the rest of them, or something similar. So for April, I think it's, yeah, you've got the Tulip House, Easter, the spring, the summer, Waxy Moons. Yeah, it's Tulip House. I'm trying to figure out what I have. I know this is Aunt Bee's. I'm trying to think of what the, yeah, Aunt Bee's summer house is the one for July. And I'm trying to find the one I have for May. I'm not organized today. I just thought I had time to film this, so I thought I would do it. Okay, this is Strawberry Salt Box, is what that one is. So we've got, and like I said, I will pull fabrics for these once I get closer to it. I know the Easter is going on a piece of Please Stitch Me. It's a yellow. These, I don't know what I want. It might be a neutral. We'll see what I feel when I start them. And then these will be on the piece of Atomic Ranch Weathered Stone. And then okay, it's Aunt Bee's. This one is Sarah Jane 1776 Salt Box. I've got the Patriotic Trio, and then you have another one in the summer, and then the Autumn Trio. I should have these written down. This is Susan's Summer Salt Box, and then I want to say the last one is Crow Creek Salt Box. And then for October, I have Ophelia Manor on Pumpkin Holler Lane. My printer decided it was not playing nice. Yes. And then those are the houses. I've got, this one is part of the Halloween house trio. You've got another one of the autumn, and then this is the Christmas house trio. I'm trying to find, and then this is Turkey Holler Salt Box, and then this is Christmas Eve Salt Box. So there are those 36. And then I've got the primrose out so far is, I'm looking at this is Be Happy, Give Thanks, 1770 or July 4th, 1776, Happy Haunting, Merry and Bright, and then this one is Be Mine. How I have it set up right now is I'm going to start this in February, this one in May, this one in September, and then I think this one in December. And then these two I will do whenever I feel like it. And then the only other project that I know I'm going to work on this year is my Frozen by Donna Stitch. It looks like, actually I gotta turn the brightness down on this. Zoom in. It looks like this. I am 4.71% done with it. I did do a little bit of stitching on it on Monday, but this is how much I've got done. So there is a page break here that I was playing with, but now I love this snowflake. So that's what I've been concentrating on and filling in this purple, because the ice castle goes here. Yes, I know there's coffee stain on it. I've got to take and try to get that out at some point, because this got started in 2017, and this is on a piece of white opal, so it sparkles, which you don't pick up. But for the monthly prompts and yearly prompts for fandom stitching, I can use that, because I can double dip between the two on those. The weeklies I can't. So my weeklies I'm trying to fit my houses into. Like this week, actually last week, I was able to make the Primrose Winter House. That I'm not counting, because I started that around Christmas, so it was a whip coming into the year. I wanted that one finished, because that finishes the 4 seasonal houses. I just have to FFO them. But yeah, so I am working on my weekly prompts on this one, and I didn't bring in the colors, but I'm using mostly gassed in, actually this is all fancy floss, because I picked up, when I was at the Crafty Gold Milken yesterday, I placed orders because I knew when I was kitting things up New Year's Eve with colors, I was going through the Waxy Moon colors for the patterns, which are mostly gassed, and actually mostly gassed. Gentle Arts, and there was a couple of them I didn't have, because I had part of the Quirks and Stitches planner that I I bought the add-on for inventory just so I could have it for my fancy floss. I've got the full DMC set, and I knew I had to mark off my fancy floss so that I could fully kit up things, because I'll grab a length of thread, put it on one of the corks and stitches, floss cards. Most of them I used the 24, so I sat down and made a card for each of them. I think I got through picking colors through, I want to say April, and then I got bored with it and then went to bed. The other thing that I'm doing this year is I'm trying to read more variety, not just the Kindle Unlimited novels. So Monday I went to my local library here in town and got my library card. So I'm happy with that, and downloaded Hoopla, because part of the Fandom Stitching, which is Disney themed this year, is a set of books to read each month. I'm going to try to get as many done as I can. It starts with, like this month is Cinderella, Snow White by Grimm's Fairy Tale, or Grimm's Brothers, Legends of Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irving is what I'm listening to on audio right now, or I was this morning until I lost power, and then I'm gonna put it back on in a second because it's a short book. But like the original Dumbo, Bambi, Cinderella, and then we have the Twisted Tales, which is a young YA novel or series. I've got Mirror. I've got it on. I can show you because I've got it on my Kindle. Why am I trying to? Hoopla. I can show you covers. Yeah, Bambi by Felix Salten, Mirror by Jane. Oh, I can't bring it. I don't know. So Mirror, A Twisted Tale. I've got When You Wish Upon a Star, the classic Pinocchio by Carlo Colden. I don't know if I have that right. And then my friend Sarah, who is the Bookets knitter, is doing what she calls the Harlequin Project 2.0. So each month she's picking a category of Harlequin books. So I'm going to pick a book from that category of Harlequin, because I used to love to read the classic Harlequin category romance books. That's what that's what I started reading for romance, and then I've got away from that. So I'm going to borrow from Hoopla each month a category romance. This month, because the book that she picked sounded amazing to me, so I'm going to be reading the Ballad of Emma O'Toole. The cover looks like this. Oh, come on. And you're getting glares from the sliding glass door, the window. So, and it says, "Love is always a gamble." The prologue to this is Emma finds out she's pregnant, and this is like late 1800 Midwest, Western town. So being unwed and pregnant is not a good thing. She tells her boyfriend. He goes out gambles, gets shot, and then the story goes from there. I've only read a little bit. This is the back cover says, "High stakes marriage. After shooting a man that strikes for gambler Logan Dutrix have never been higher. On trial for his life, he's offered a shocking alternative to form a resolution, marriage to his victim's pregnant sweetheart. Beautiful Emma O'Toole has a sworn vengeance against him, and when a newspaper man puts her tragic story to song, the whole nation waits to see what she'll do. Their marriage is the riskiest gamble Logan has ever taken, but he'll put everything he's got online for a chance at winning Emma's heart." It's interesting. I don't read a lot of historical stuff, so I want to try it out this month. We'll see how I like it. Which book? I've read a couple of the books already for fandom. I think it was The Fairest of Them All, which is a YA, which I wasn't a big fan of. It's another retelling of Cinderella. I mean, not Cinderella, Snow White. So, and then another big part of fandom, which I'm really enjoying, is rewatching the Disney animated movies. So this month there's 16. See if I can remember them. I know it was Snow White, Cinderella, Cinderella 2 and 3, Dumbo, Pinocchio, which I still have to watch. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm still gonna watch it. Fantasia, which is another one I usually avoid watching if I can have to. Did I write them down? Three Amigos, Disney Plus, haha. Disney Plus. Three Amigos, which other ones? Oh, yeah, I got them off the list. I don't remember. They're like Melody Time, which I've got to find somewhere on YouTube because it's not on Disney Plus. Fun and Fancy Free. And then there was one or two other like the Mickey, like short type ones. But yes. Oh, and Bambi 1 and 2. Bambi and Bambi 2 I've watched. So it's been fun rewatching those movies. I'll put them on and stitch to them. I'm probably gonna pull up Pinocchio this afternoon just to get it ready after I finish Legends of Sleepy Hollow. But that is it for my 2024 plans. If anybody wants to join me in stitching houses, I'm using hashtag 40homes by40. And we will see you some point. I'm hoping to record some more frequently, but we'll see what I get done. I'm not going to promise it because I come home from work and I'm peopled out, and then days off are usually running around doing errands, exploring our new area. It all depends on weather. Like today we're staying home because the weather is gross. It's about 40 degrees. And yeah, so I will speak to you guys later. Bye.